It's a grim grey day. The weather forecast is most unpromising. It's been a lean month for steam, otherwise I wouldn't have bothered coming out today. Statesman Rail's Settlement Carlisle circular is running from Worcester to Appleby, where it's scheduled to stop for just 3 minutes before continuing to Carlisle. Not into the Citadel, but using the severely restricted London Road curve to access the main line south. I filmed at London Road 2 weeks ago, but it's a location that relies heavily on using the drone, not something I'll risk given today's forecast. So, a trip to Appleby where at least I'll be able to get up close regardless of the weather. The 10:58 Carlisle to Leeds train was crowded, and a surprising number of passengers alighted here at Appleby. I've a long wait ahead of me, and the service along the Settlement Carlisle line is somewhat sparse, so let's have a look at the station. Opened by the Midland Railway in 1876, it was designed by the Midland's own architect, John Holloway Sanders. Just outside the station is the sad sight of the closed Midland Hotel, a superb establishment prior to its closure in June of last year. Westmoreland was a county, a lovely county, until it was abolished by the Local Government Act of 1972, becoming part of the new county of Cumbria. Back in the steam age, water towers were to be seen on many rural stations. Few remain in a usable condition today, but Appleby boasts one, and it's used from time to time by southbound steam charter trains. One man who will always be associated with Appleby is the late great railway photographer Eric Treacy, the Bishop of Wakefield, who died on Appleby Station in May 1978, doing what I'm doing today, waiting with his camera for a steam-hauled charter train. In the heyday of the railways, the station master was a very important person in the community, provided with suitable accommodation. A fully furnished model of the Appleby station house sits in the waiting room. Passengers gather, awaiting the arrival of the 1247 from Leeds to Carlisle. The signalman doesn't seem to be in a great hurry to return the signal to danger, but then there's nothing due for a full hour. And when that hour's up, could have brought some sunshine with you.
Well, I left it at Crewe, it was sunny all the way, so...
So, after a pause that actually lasted for all of 7 minutes, I have another hour to wait before my train back to Carlisle, where there's a very tight connection to the last train that'll get me back to Dumfries for a bus home. Let's hope we run on time. First, however, the 1413 to Leeds, and it's on time. Now there is an exit on the opposite platform, but virtually all of Appleby lies on this side of the railway, so inevitably all of the alighting passengers are going to come across the footbridge where I'm filming. I should have thought of that. After that, everything went according to timetable, although it was raining by the time I crossed the border, and I was thoroughly soaked by the time I got home. The next few weeks are looking much better for steam. For today, thanks for joining me, and here's to the next time.